You're watching Action News Now. Storm Tracker weather. Coverage you can count on.
All right, Richardson Springs, Butte County, looking northeast, our alert, California Live. Yeah, it is dry out there for sure. Clear and mild tonight. Hot this weekend. We're getting a little warm up after a slight cool down, but then we are going to cool down all over again and then some. Talk about it quite a bit lately, our air quality. Now with the winds and with the moisture pushing in from the south, I talked about it. So some of this moisture will settle on dust particles and then they'll fall to the earth out of the air. That can at times help with air quality. It's a mixed bag. Sometimes it can push the bad air into other areas and make it worse. But right now, for the most part, we're improving overall with our air quality. Okay, low temperatures dropping down, lower 60s for the valley, and some nice, cool, chilly air up there in Chester at 52. Bernie going to drop down to 56 degrees. Paradise staying pretty much the same, what we're doing in the valley at around 64 degrees. But here we go. We might, after today was about 4 days in a row. If we didn't get there, I think we were held out of the 100s. Tomorrow, we could get back into triple-digit heat in some valley locations. Either way, you'll be very close to 100. You go into the higher elevations, we're talking 90. So really not a good place, or not really anywhere to get any type of relief in Northern California unless you're out early or maybe after sunset. Chester warming up to 88, Magalia 89, so a little bit better than the 100s and the 101s. And the reason for that, high pressure keeping us on the hot side. But just like that, you're going to see out of the northwest, the jet stream will drop down a little bit. We'll see some of that air out of the northwest, cooler, dry, sinking air, head our way. That'll put some pressure on the high. At the same time, push them a little further away from us, allowing for a cool down. Then you add the Delta breeze in there. That'll still be decent to prominent, pushing that cool, moist air up our way. And we are looking at some of the cooler temperatures we've seen, or coolest temperatures we've seen in about a month. So another little cool down, if you will, for the month of, I forget in my mind where we're at, of July, but we're going to see some cooler temperatures. And they usually don't last long, but look what happens after the weekend. We see temperatures only topping out in the 80s with some lows dropping down into the 50s. I remember just a few days ago, we were 109 degrees up there in Redding, but I think everyone will welcome this nice little cool down after melting away just a few days ago.
Yep. Thanks, Howie.